while we're here, I have to fix a thumbnail from a live stream. I think it was last week. Where is it? This one? Yeah, it's this one. Just a minute. Where did you go? Oh, it can't be that one. Or can it? Wait. No, that's not it. Oh, here it is. I have to move the Bop Diva logo to the left side because that's where all of my other thumbnails are. That's what it shows up as on my other thumbnails, is on the left side, and the one I had was on the right side. So let me fix that. Okay. Oh my God. Cool Kid, why? Okay. Sean's here, Victoria's here, Duncan is here. Stella! Yeah! Arrow, Vanessa, Nolan, Elvia. Oh. I gotta brush. I always forget to brush my hair before I go live. I mean, I need to look somewhat presentable. Oh, that was the other thing I had to buy from Amazon, was hair ties. Oh well, I do not. I don't need them right now. Honestly, I like having my hair brushed. I actually like having my hair touched a lot, like not just by me, but I mean, as a girl, I honestly love other girls like stroking my hair and stuff. It feels really good. Yeah, Zuma is kind of antsy. Let me get him a treat here. Here you go, buddy. That's a good boy. Ugh. I haven't. So here's the thing: if you're new to my streams, I haven't really been into like playing any Bop Its. I've mostly just been doing test modes. Yeah, me and TGR used to play Plane Crazy. And I used to jump off his plane and just like almost like kill myself. I know, Thanksgiving is next week. And then Friday is Black Friday, which I I like Black Friday. I've liked Black Friday ever since I was younger. Uh Stella is a really close online friend. I've known her for 4 years. I think it was like almost 4 years. She's in England. Um, I can probably wait. Black Friday on Friday is rare. No, they always have Black Friday on a Friday. Um, if you want to do your shopping online after Thanksgiving, your Christmas shopping online after Thanksgiving, usually it's on Monday, which they call Cyber Monday. And Cyber Monday, like I've had some years where my internet will literally just black out because there's so many fucking people on the internet that day. No, Black Friday is always the day after Thanksgiving because that kicks off Christmas shopping officially. I don't know who the hell told you it started on Thanksgiving. Yeah, almost 4. Well, I don't know. Most of my keychains and stuff are not. Most of my keychains and stuff don't work anymore. Like I got to either get batteries for them or they just don't work. What is it, Kenneth? Oh, great. What happened? If I had to take a guess. Hey, John. Kenny, what happened? Like I have to ask. Not to sound like a dick, but usually when you say something happened, it's usually something bad. Toys R Us, Toys R Us actually has been around for quite a few years now. Um, it's mostly in Macy's now. About $11 plus 9 shipping. Cobalt Blue Loops. It doesn't say it works, but it has everything: the game, the feet, the box, and everything. That's it. That kid is done. That kid is fucking done. I have to look for something quick. I gotta make sure. Okay, he is hidden from my channel. His extra channel isn't though, so that can get removed. Yeah, I have a fluffy viewer now. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Oh. His Yep, he's going to destroy it. I almost guarantee it. Hey. Oh, it's coming on Tuesday? I ordered like 4 things yesterday. 2 of them were from Amazon, and I actually had gift card credit from that hard drive that I returned last month. So I had like $145. So I am I ordered some horse shampoo, which I think I told you guys about earlier this week. It's actually supposed to be really healthy for my hair and like make it look fuller. And then I bought a Bop It because why the fuck not? And then so that was on Amazon. On eBay, I bought, where the hell's here's purchase history. I bought something that is going to be here between November 28th and December 2nd. And then I bought something that'll be here between November 26th and December 4th. And Kenny actually recommended the second one to me. So those will probably get reviews in the next I'll probably get reviews on it done in like maybe next week or the week after. Dude, I do notice you. What the hell? I'm surprised Claire's is still open in Dickinson. There's a really small mall down here in Dickinson, just a few blocks from my house or from my apartment, and yeah, there's a Claire's in there. In fact, one of my keychains on my keys is actually from Claire's. I mean, I like Claire's, but I don't. But like, I want to get my ears pierced someday. But I know for a fact that people have actually gotten infections from the ear piercers at Claire's. So I don't dare do it there. I do want to get my ears pierced. And then I eventually maybe want to get another piercing done, probably in, I don't know, after I start looking more female in the body and stuff. Oh God, what's the advertisement for? I do like Nickelodeon. Sorry I didn't see that. I do have Bop It download. I can do the test mode. Oh my God. What? That's what you get for watching videos on YouTube that make the Bop It Shout It switch go back and forth. They just opened a TJ Maxx down here too. They opened a TJ Maxx. There's a Five Guys that's going to be opening, I think, next year. Oh, it's called TK Maxx. Okay, that's weird. My mom likes TJ Maxx. I've heard they got some pretty cute stuff in there, so I might go in there eventually. No, North Dakota has never really been popular. Well, I take that back. They did, so in Bismarck, I said this probably like a couple weeks ago too. There was a movie that was actually filmed in Bismarck. It was in an old Kmart building. It used to be a Kmart. It was considered a big Kmart. So like back in like the 90s and stuff like that, they had Kmart and then they had big Kmart. And they had Walmart and then they had Super Walmart. So it's kind of like, yeah, anyway, they filmed a movie in part of that building. I haven't heard Super Kmart Center. I haven't heard that. They used to do that with Walmart, Kmart, and I think like Sears and stuff like that. I think they did. Oh, they did it with Target too. They did Super Target. Bop It's going to be available in Saudi Arabia. I don't know how long I'm going to be live. I'm probably going to be live maybe for an hour. I don't really have a lot to do today, so I slept until about noon, so I think I should track my strawberry Fanta that I had today earlier. I've been like busting almost every single day for my Weight Watchers thing. I only made it like one day. Otherwise, I've been kind of just busting. I wish I didn't look like I do now. Elmo drops a Trump diss track. I've seen that. Sorry if my voice sounds kind of like out of it today. I'm just like super tired and honestly kind of upset, but at the same time I'll be okay. This last week here, in fact, the last like 4 days have been hell for me. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna edit my description. There. I'm really tired, like I want to take a nap, but I won't be able to fall asleep, I don't think. I just changed that we're just gonna chat today. We're not gonna do any test modes or anything like I initially had planned, because I'm honestly the longer I'm staying awake, the less energy I got. So we're just gonna chat today. I'm not gonna do any like test modes or anything today. Yeah, the last 4 days have been stressful as fuck for me. I'm used to it. I've said it before too. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I do have some cool stuff coming, so that's at least something to look forward to. In my like Bop It videos and stuff like that, I do try and at least try and get try and at least act energetic and positive, but when I'm on live where there's really nothing to do and I'm basically just talking to a computer screen with it gets boring, and like, I'm not saying you guys are boring, it's just honestly I don't have a lot of energy to make a lot of videos anymore. Mostly because I'm very like emotionally drained and my mental health is kind of going in the shitter right now, so I mean, I already went to the ER once for my mental health. Didn't seem to do much for me. I want to take a nap, but I won't be able to fall asleep. Possible to be in the video the item I showed you of the probably not this time. But eventually we can maybe do a video together, me and you and Sean, or me and you and Reed, or all four, or whatever. I'm just gonna because I have like the manual and stuff like that for the thing I bought. I found the PDF, and I'm gonna explain a little bit how it works. You are gonna have to show me the test. Do me a favor. Take a video. Take a video of you doing the test mode of it, and then send it to me, so that way I can do it on my video. All right, thanks. Because, yeah, I don't... Basically, you guys, what I bought... Okay. What I bought was something that Kenny has that... Well, mine's a different color than what he's got, but apparently there's like a Bop It type interactive game inside of it. And I'll explain more when it gets here. But I will, like, I'll explain pretty much everything. I will tag Kenny in the description of that video, though. I'll tag Kenny. I'll probably tag Kenny and Reed. One of the Bop Its the Bop It that I bought from eBay, I'm probably gonna tag Kenny, Reed, and Sean. Because as far as I know, I'm like probably the only Bop It YouTuber to actually get one of these Bop Its. I tried getting one a couple years ago, brand new, and it was all corroded when I opened it. So we're gonna try it again. I found one used for cheaper. Hopefully it fucking works. My eyesight, I mean, it's not horrible, but it's like getting there. Like I can see everything that's happening. Like, I can see just fine. The only thing my glasses really do are, like, if I'm watching something on TV or something, the picture looks a lot sharper and clearer when I have my glasses on. Stuff like looking at my phone, I don't really, like, I don't need my glasses to see my phone. The main reason I needed glasses like 10 years ago is because I could not see from the back of the class when I was in middle school. And frankly, I don't think my eyesight has really gotten any better because I've aged like 10 years since then. But like, if there's like a sign like on that wall, if there's like a laminated sign or something, I won't be able to see the small text on it without my glasses. See, when I was like in high school and college and stuff. Well, in high school, I was for my algebra and geometry class, I was in. I was in two different classrooms. It would have been in my algebra 2 class, my junior year. I was in the back of the class, but I was like in this big, huge desk that was actually a lot bigger than some of the other desks that were in there. And then for my history class, I was at a desk that was literally right next to the TV. So like for my teacher to like present his lectures and stuff like that, he had like a big, huge like TV. And my desk was literally right next to the TV. So if I needed to take notes or something, or like we used to watch CNN 10 when I was in history class. And I all I used to do was just back my chair up. That's all I did. So then when I was in college, I always sat near the front. Okay, sweet. When I was in college, I always sat at least close to the front. It was both so there were 3 classrooms, but only 2 instructors. The first classroom was just all desks and chairs. And I sat in the front, obviously. And then the other 2 rooms were computer labs that actually on Fridays they used to open up the doors, and so that it makes the room like twice as big. It's like a divider type thing. Because both classes, because there was class A and class B for each year, and I think I was in class A, I believe. And so both classes met at the same time on Fridays for like quizzes and group projects and stuff. So but I always sat near the front. Couldn't see the TV like super well because they had 2 TVs in each room. One was like toward the middle, and like the middle of the classroom, and then there was another one that was smaller that is usually like off to the side, and that one was kind of hard to see, but yeah, for when I took my notes and stuff, I always brought my iPad. I used a recording app that basically made a transcript of it as I was recording. It was like so imagine dictation on like your iPhone, except you don't have to like keep the button held or whatever. You just press it once and then it'll go for like an hour and a half. It was a note taker type thing. And here's the thing, I never actually took notes. I never even studied my notes, and I just took the quizzes and stuff from what I remember. I know it was kind of lazy of me. But yeah, I got accommodations that I could record with my iPad for the notes, because here's the thing. With my autism, I could not multitask, like do 3 things at a time, where I would listen to the teacher talking, look at the board where the presentation was, and write notes at the same time. I couldn't do that. So I didn't even take notes. I had my iPad record them for me. And to be honest with you, I think I think I might still have my notes. I don't have the subscription for the note taker anymore, but I think I've still got my notes saved in the cloud or something. But yeah, I always brought my iPad to school, and it was as simple as that. The only bad thing with that note taker is sometimes like the one instructor I had would walk around the room as he would talk, and it didn't always pick up absolutely everything that it should have, and it literally made it look like he said something completely not even close to what he said. So, but I managed to pass my graphic design program, so that was honestly kind of lucky, I guess. Did you guys ever see what I did to my cursor on my... Oh, I can share system audio on my share screen here. What the fuck? Okay, you guys see my cursor here? I actually changed the color of it to pink. It's actually the same color as my Bop Diva logo. It's the exact same color. What happens when YouTube disables you from streaming? Well, a couple things can happen. One is you have to appeal their decision, I guess. And then you gotta wait like 30 days to get a response or something like that. And usually that happens, like it happened to Stella because they thought she was under 13 or under 18 or something like that. But she checked again just a couple days ago and she can stream again. So YouTube's so here's the thing. Google Gemini is nice. YouTube's AI, whatever the fuck it's called, sucks. It sucks. Like, I haven't had any problems with it, personally, because like I'm well over 18. But I've never really had any like problems with YouTube's AI on my channel anyway. Um is it bright? I don't even know what we were talking about. I don't I don't get it then. Uh not to I'm not saying that you guys are being boring, but I am starting to get very bored. So I'm going to end the stream here. This is just going to be a really short one today. I'll make those videos as soon as I get the stuff. Of course, I'm not going to make a video on the horse shampoo, obviously, but I'll make videos on the other stuff when they get here. It should be either next week or the week after. I think some of them are going to end up being the week after. The Bop It from Amazon should be here on Monday, so it should be as soon as Monday. So, all right, I will see you guys next week. Bye.